Hello, hello, hello. Once again, Reason Review family, welcome or welcome back to the channel. To my subscribers, you are appreciated. To those, this may be your first time coming across this channel. I'm Shay. This is Ree's Review, where we're living, loving Jesus, smelling fabulous, all while saving a dime, discussing budget-friendly fragrances, and from time to time, we will discuss others. But without further ado, we're going to jump right into this Monday video. Mondays, I try to share with you guys some of the fragrances that I was able to wear on last week or the week prior. So, um, y'all almost not gotten this video. I hope it's helpful of interest to those who watch it. Um, but I almost just forgot about it because we had a banquet right after work this evening. I got off a little bit early so I can get ready for it. We got in and I started, taking off my gear and my little banquet wear. And um, then I thought, oh, wait a minute, I haven't done video. And so threw something on back on real quick and here I am. So without further ado, we're going to jump right in. Uh, and they're in no particular order. Um, I did, y'all, Empire Victor from Cutledge. I think this may be my favorite scent in from that house. I kid you not. Um, this is actually my second bottle after it came out. Actually, this may be my third. I'm not certain. I'm not for certain. I really wanted to do a video of my emptied bottles in a year, um, but I'm not quite certain what happened. I'm looking at storage bin. I was saving the empty bottles, and I kind of got a feeling my husband may have gotten a hold to that bag that they were in, and probably just thinking, "Oh, I guess this is trash," and throw them out. Well, one more place I'm gonna look, and we'll see. But anywho, sorry about that. Empire Victor. Oh, this is so nice, so right. Um, and I think I put it with Cloud Nine, the Brown Sugar Babe, and that made it even more nice. I really do like Cloud Nine from Brown Sugar Babe, and um, I want to say this is probably my third bottle of this, honestly. All right. So anyway, uh, y'all know I love pistachio, and I did wear pistachio Nora pistachio from the House of Adion, and of course I paired this one I put with Brown Sugar Babes, the pistachio oil. What is it called? Oh goodness. Oh, pistachio ice drink. The oil pistachio ice drink from Brown Sugar Babe. So this honestly smells a lot like this, which of course is inspired by Kayale Young Pistachio Gelato. But this one is just a hint more perfumey, if that makes sense. So anyway, did that. Um, what else? Okay. What did I do this with? Oh, yeah. This is mint conditioned oil from Brown Sugar Babe. I don't even think they offer these bigger size bottles anymore. I haven't seen it last couple times I ordered from there. Have not seen the 8 ounce bottles on anything. So I just kind of saved my 8 ounce bottle here. And what I've done when I ordered the 4 ounce or even the 2 ounce, whichever one I ordered, I just poured in here. Just keep my bottle rolling since I got the pump on this one. So anyway, that and Nibras Elixir. Mm, so yummy. So yummy. Um, I did wear one evening. I wore the Romance Riviera from, this is Ministry of Oud, and uh, this is from Paris Corner, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's just a nice little sweet, fruity little flower. Yeah, nothing major about it. It's a nice, I think, be a nice everyday scent if that's what you know like to wear. Um, okay, we have not talked about this. We are going to talk about this. This is Eclair Pistache, then it's Sand and Fog Pistache Dream. I know you're probably thinking, what was up with you last week in these pistachio fragrances? um, but I like them. I like pistachio. This Lattafa one is a bit different, but we'll talk about that in a separate video. Um, and I love this Sand and Fog. Y'all, I've used it so much now because I just did an unboxing with you guys like last week. Oh, last week? Yeah. And look at that. Look at that dent. A little bit of dent. Yeah, already. Hey, it is what it is. You like what you like, right? That's how I see it. Trying to make this quick as possible, but I'll also add that I did do the body glaze from Canvas with that pistachio, and this is pistachio ice cream. Um, this to me smells better on my skin than what it does just sniffing it off of the jar. Yeah, don't know why, it just does to me. Um, I think I wore fresh cream from Philosophy. Um, I just wore her like after shower, one or two nights, and anyway, I like it. I do like it. I'm gonna give it a full wear, like over a weekend one time. Yeah, I like this. Let's see. I did do, actually, I did this past weekend. So I did a full wear of Infinity Musk from Maison Alhambra, and then Brown Sugar Babes Must Be Nice. Um, I This is just nice and clean. I do like this. Um, I did, however, attempt to try out the Musk is Great from Zamaya. Um, this one off the nozzle, bleh. When you first spray it, bleh. But let it sit on skin for about 10, I would say somewhere maybe 10 minutes. Um, and then it's so much better. But this first initial, no, it's an absolute no. And I think I shared that with the unboxing, after I left the perfume shop, and then had been sitting on my hand where I sprayed it, and I kept thinking, what is that that smells so good? And I remembered. So this changes after you put it on. I I don't know. It does. It literally does. It does, or at least it does on me. But when I did do the Infinity Musk, um, and the what did I just do with Musk Be Nice? Um, I also did the If You Musk. I'm not real crazy about If You Musk either. I've held on to it. If You Must from Bath and Body Works. I've held on to it. But I did spray it on that day. Um, it's just, I don't know. I'm just not all that big of a fan of this one. I don't know why. And this, that first initial spray is almost. I'm gonna be honest. For me, it was just borderline headache inducing. the Zamaya, because I sprayed her on one side. The all over my body in this side, I had Infinite Musk. It was fine. But this side right here, oh my gosh. Yeah. And then these two being, I thought, anyway, yeah. I think If You Musk and Musk is Great by Zamaya gonna sit in the corner together. That's what I think. But this was nice. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Um, let's see. I did. So I was off Friday, and y'all know the day before I did an unboxing of my newest Dua, and Dua came out with Heart of Rome Extra Dose, which is inspired by Valentino's Donna Born in Roma Extra Dose. If you're familiar with this channel, you've heard me mention that so many times. How I'm looking for, I want the original fragrance, but Dua didn't let me down, and they got this. If they put this in a bigger size bottle, I'm getting it. Because when I tell you that this smells just like that, it does. And when I tell you that this lasts, it did. Now, I did spray it a couple of times throughout the day because I just love the fragrance. Um, but it just got it, and it was good. It was good. It was good. I did put it paired with Lady Luck from Brown Sugar Babe, which is the original Donna Born Aroma inspired oil, and my Bath and Body Works Pink Obsessed, the spray and the lotion. I added that along with it, and it was good. It was good. It was good. I was so excited. Um, trying to see if the Nebris Elixir. Not only did I do, I'm back. I'm going backwards, y'all. Not only did I do Nebris Elixir and mint conditioned body oil, I also added creme de la creme from Brown Sugar Babe as well. I was trying to figure out, why do I have this sitting here? I forgot to mention that. Um, I did tell you about If You Musk. That was with the Infinite Musk. Oh, I don't have it with me, but we talked about her last week. It was the Banoffee. And guess what? I don't have the actual bottle. I noticed this evening it was missing in action, and that just means that my daughter came in here and scooped it up this morning when she dropped the kids off, and she was on her way to work. That's what that means. But it's the yellow bottle, just like this one, and just like the Eclair bottle, and it's Banoffee. And what I did was pair Brown Sugar Babes Brown Bananas Foster oil with it. I think that particular video was the actual last video I did, so you can look at that if you want to know more about the Banoffee from Lattafa or my thoughts and opinions on it. Not last, I did wear, this is one of my birthday fragrances that I got for my birthday. One of the designers that I was gifted, and this is the Coach Gold. And I have fallen. Did I have something on me? I have absolutely fallen for this. It smells so good. So I did wear her one day last week, and I decided that I was going to put, that's not it, Billion Dollar Baby from Canvas, the body glaze. And I've worn this a couple of times now. This Billion Dollar Baby, I have grown to absolutely love. Um, the other that I tried, I have worn quite a bit too. Actually, I wore this. This is the Cotton Candy, and yeah, it's going down. I wore it a couple of times last week doing nighttime moisturizing, and the only one out of that, and I've unboxed with you guys last week. this. The only one out of the four that I ordered just to try, a travel size. I have not worn the pear scent, but I can tell you that these have been truly, truly moisturizing. I was wondering about that, and these have been pretty good. So, anyway, just thought I'd share that. Um, Last but definitely not the least, this was I ran across somebody somewhere. I can't. Anyway, somehow or another, I came up with the notion to try, and I think it was just listening to somebody and putting some different fragrances together, sweet vanilla, this and that, this and that. And so, anyway, I tried uh, Lattafa Yara Candy and Lattafa's. Uh, let me get this on here right. Angum or Ungum together. Now, personally, I will tell you, it was very sweet. It was very sweet. I did try to, on one side of my body, put the candy first, then sprayed the angum or Ungum. I also used, oh, I didn't pull it out, but I also used Brown Sugar Babe's mousse, which is, or mousse, I'm not sure. Anyway, which is inspired by Beverly Goddess, just like Ungum is. I did use that oil. I have the Lattafa candy, the actual Lattafa candy oil, Yara candy oil. So I use that as well. And then I put on these fragrances, layered the candy, the oil, then the actual fragrance, put the mousse or the mousse oil over that, and then sprayed the Ungum or Angum, and did the opposite on the other side. And I don't know, y'all. I think the candy really candy, if that makes sense. The candy was star of the show. And that's what it smells. It smells very candy, vanillous. Yeah, it did, or it does. Pretty, but you got to like really, really sweet in order to like this. But it is nice. Don't know if this is something I would do on a regular, but it was different, but different in a good way. See that musk, if you must, and musk is great. Just, oh my, y'all they got to go in the corner for sure. Anyway, that's it, y'all. I think I have shared. Um, I told you what I had tested out and all that good stuff, and I think that's it. I may look over here and come across something else. Who knows? But anyway, you guys have a good one. I'm going to come back and give my thoughts and opinions on another fragrance here in just a second. Then I'm going to call it a night, okay? You guys stay prayerful, stay in your word, stay close to God, and remember only what you do for Christ will last. But remember, please, please, ma'am, please, sir, uh, if you know the Lord, stay prayerful, okay? You guys take care.